Hi, welcome to Understanding Football with DLinford. Now, a lot of people I've talked to who don't like the sport of football is simply because they haven't spent the time to understand it. So I've told them, sit down, look at it like a strategic battle, and they end up understanding it a lot more. So today, we're going to talk about three basic things: offense, defense, and territory. Now, you'll notice here on the board, I've got the offense in X's and the defense in O's. That's a traditional way they use to distinguish between the offense and the defense. Now, there's two positions I want to talk about specifically first. Basically, the offense's job is to get as much territory as possible to get to a score. So one position is the quarterback. It's probably the most important position on the field. Basically, his job is pretty much everything. He's the captain on the battlefield. He's the one who distributes the ball. He's the one who makes everything happen. The second position I want to talk about is this position here. These guys are the offensive line. They basically protect the quarterback so that he has enough time before the defense gets to him so that he can distribute the ball. So let's take a look at a really good offensive play. Now you'll see here, the quarterback gets the ball and he drops back, and the offensive line gives him plenty of time to distribute the ball. So he's able to throw it, and his receiver is able to catch it there, and there's plenty of room, so no defenders around him. He's able to get a lot of yards. So basically now, we've seen what the quarterback can do when he has time. So let's go ahead and take another look at what the offensive line does here for the running back position. Basically, these guys also are in charge of getting the defense to bite on one thing, push him to one side so that the running back has enough time to get around to the other side. So let's take a look at a good running back play. So you'll see here, the quarterback in the red shirt is able to give his running back a ball. And you'll see that the offensive line in the red is pushing the defense as far as he can to the left so that the red shirt in the running back there is able to run around to the right. And he gets around that and he's able to push himself all the way in for a score with the help of a big guy there. All right, so now let's go ahead and shift gears a little bit and talk about the defense. Defense is in the O's over here. Now basically their job is to prevent the offense from getting that territory. They're just meant to hold them back as much as possible. So you've got the defensive line here. Basically their job is to push through the offensive line, put pressure on the quarterback, and maybe even bring him down before he's able to distribute the ball. Let's take a look at an example of that. You'll see here the defense is now in red shirts. They're able in this play to push through the offensive line and get to the quarterback before he's able to distribute the ball in what's known as a quarterback sack. It's a great defensive play. And now let's go ahead and take one more look at these guys, the defensive backs. Their job is to prevent the quarterback from being able to distribute the ball effectively. They get in the way of all of his targets, his receivers. So let's take a look real quick at when the defensive backs did a good job. And you'll see here, the defense is in the white shirts. The quarterback goes back for a play, and he distributes the ball by throwing it to one of his receivers. However, a white shirt is able to get in the way, intercept that ball, and take it all the way in for a score. And we'll just let that play out. All right. So basically, I've been able to teach you a little bit about football today. So it's been nice teaching you today. Hope you've understood it, and I hope you enjoy this sport. And I'll see you next time.